Hi, I'm Melanie. I do content for, I'm a transitioning lady, and I do content for people who are early on in transition, or thinking about transitioning, or someone who supports one of us. Um, Ideally, we're looking to give people some feelings of not being alone, feelings of support and hope, and I guess give them an idea of what to look for, I guess what to expect, what it looks like, what it sounds like, and kind of what we go through. There's a lot of like really great content from people who are all the way transitioned who can be like, okay, these are the steps that you take. I'm just not her yet. So this is just more about my experience on things and hopefully to give some people a place where they feel understood and heard. And honestly, I've benefited from some of the comments too. So this definitely I benefit from. So I'm having a no makeup day. This is in direct response to all the transphobic comments that I got, although I got a lot more supportive ones, so fucking thank you all. We rock. We do outnumber them. And again, I don't really give a fuck what they say. They're allowed to say it. It's America. If they want to be phobic and shitty to people and an asshole, that's their prerogative and their right. They can be as ignorant as they like. They don't have to educate themselves. By all means, be an asshole. So I will quickly start out by saying the Supreme Court ruled in favor of gay marriage again. Ooh. So yeah, in the difficult times we're facing right now as a community, there are some places they're still failing, including gay marriage, which doesn't directly trans people, but we're under that like umbrella. We were there at Stonewall. We threw the first brick, bitches. So, you know, that's going to affect us. It does set a precedence. And it's nice to see that the wave against it has at least found a stopping point. There's at least a spot where, like, the progress is not going forward. So, celebration for us. So, yeah, anyway, this is in direct response. I'm doing a no makeup day because you can always tell all that stupid shit. Bitch, yeah, you can tell. You can tell I'm trans the second you look at me. Oh well, I don't pass. So what? To you, the commenters, I still will put out there's an open invitation on this channel to transphobes who want to agree to a Discord call where they can state all of their transphobic views and discuss them. I've not had any takers yet. I'm not afraid of you. Why are you afraid of me and us? Come discuss what you think. It doesn't have to be a toxic conversation. I guess it could be if they decide it, but this is an open invitation to discuss things. Put your thoughts down in the comment and take me up on my Discord call. Let's talk. If you just want to shout out some rhetoric, I will totally allow you to do that. Trans person sitting right here wondering why you're not taking me up on the offer. So yeah, we will start out with the definition of transphobia. And I guess this is sort of the topic of this video, is I guess how to deal with it after 13 months of being in the life. This is kind of like where I've come to. Again, it's my experience. It's not necessarily answers. This video brought to you by Vanilla Coke. Of course, not really. I am not sponsored by Coca-Cola. So transphobia is the dislike or prejudice against trans people, and it has nothing to do with fear. Someone being transphobic is generally a sign of ignorance. Generally speaking, if they're educated about it, they don't act transphobic because there's no reason to. And if you hear anyone saying something like, well, I'm not afraid of trans people, that is very clearly misrepresenting what the definition is. So yeah, let's move right along. So my statement to all of them is that you guys literally have no power. Your words mean absolutely dick and all. This is how much your words affect my decision to continue transitioning, to appear online, to say what I have to say, to give other people a place to feel safe and speak what they want to say, to find community. I am not fucking afraid of you. You don't mean anything. So much so that I'm going to let you tell. I'm not wearing any makeup. I don't give a fuck. I've just gotten my hair done, by the way, which I love this hair. The pink is particularly pretty. I might just do full pink next time. The second time I've gone the pink and purple, and I love it. I think it looks fantastic. My wife did a great job. So yeah, I have not doctored my appearance at all. I'm not wearing a bra. I'm not like, we're doing nothing to my appearance outside of just wake up, put on clothes, and get in front of the camera. I shaved, but I do that anyway. So I transitioned for me. I did not transition for anyone else. This was all about me. And one day, some of these transphobes are going to realize that I'm never, ever, ever going to call you. I'm never going to message you and ask if my appearance is fitting for you, if it's suitable for you. I don't give a fuck. None of this appearance is for you. And same to the supporters. Like, I don't mind someone saying, like, hey, bitch, why don't you try some different blah, blah, blah. That's one thing. I welcome all criticism. However, to just be transphobic and, like, shitty to me, and say everyone can tell, or, oh my god, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to think of, there's one in particular I've heard a lot. Freak show, shit like that. Like, go ahead. They say it in Congress, too. And those bitches don't mean anything to me either. So yeah, it really, I don't care if they approve of my outfit. That's not why I put it on. It's fucking mind-blowing, I know, but I really wasn't getting dressed for that random person at the fucking stoplight. You had nothing to do with it, and you never will. So I think that's my best response to it that I have found is, like, you're a fucking joke. You're a joke. We laugh at you. You're an object of our amusement at this point, which is kind of ironic coming from the not passing trans lady. It really is entertaining, and I have found that it's much easier for me to have this opinion because I've gone out of my way to educate myself on what science says about me. Like modern science, not 1960s fucking rhetoric where we said that gay people were going to insert all the same things. Gay people are wrong because God intended man and woman, not man and man. It's destroying the household. These children need a mother and a father, blah, 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 blah. Insert all the quotes. You know, gay people are fucking pedophiles and you can't trust children around them and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the straight white priests are fucking getting wrong with kids. Just pointing that out. So my point is that now that I've gotten much more educated, it is so much easier to just disregard it. It's entertainment. Like when someone says something ignorant, you can't help but laugh because it's so far into the like realm of absurdity of reality. At first it did suck. It really did suck when I got transphobic shit. And like the more I've transitioned, the better I pass, which in my definition is like I pass for a trans lady. I am not close to passing as a woman. It's just not in the cards right now to pass as a female anyway. Not that I would claim to be one. But I pass as a trans woman, and that's fine for me. I'm so good with that. That's what I am. So I'm succeeding. So now it's like a double thanks, though. It's not only entertaining, and not only do we get good laughs out of the dumb shit that they say, but it's affirming. It really is. Like, you be transphobic toward me, I guess. Like, go off, queen. Clearly I don't look like a man, or you wouldn't feel the need to be transphobic at me. So, fuck you. I still am the winner there. I'm the clear winner. And in situations like this, and in public even, I found myself lately, it's like, when someone's going to act phobic at me, this is an opportunity to be louder with my rhetoric. To be louder with actual facts, actual science. They may not care, but people around them might care. And that person might be more informed. Ooh, I forgot to do this. I'll do that at the end. So, yeah, anyway, for me, that's an opportunity to educate. And someone who cares might walk away from that better off, better able to defend us, better understanding the issues. So even then, when they're being transphobic, it literally is an opportunity for us to educate people, because the average person who isn't trans or is not closely linked with one has no reason to know this shit. It doesn't really pertain to them. It's not their fault that they don't care. It's not that they don't care, but they're not like going to dive all the way in and find out the nitty-gritty details, because it just doesn't matter to them, and that's totally fine. That's a normal thing. It doesn't matter to me what some country on the map that I don't know exists goes through culturally, or someone in the past. It's natural. We don't have the time nor the capacity to educate about literally everything. So I'm not even like knocking those people. But those who would care, or those who are interested in just truth, will listen. We have their ear at that point. And I would also say put massive support around you. I've been saying that for, I think, the entirety of this channel. Support is fucking everything. When I didn't have support, I wasn't even bothering to transition. I didn't even acknowledge those feelings that I didn't quite understand all the way. But that was still not like a thing. Now that I have support, I feel so powerful to do and say what I want to say and do. It's nothing illegal. I'm not harming anyone. I'm not being shitty to anyone. This is just kind of, I feel okay. And I know that I've got a wife who will support me. I know that her sister will support me. I know her trans brother will fucking support me. Her mom will support me. I just surround myself with people that support me. And in the last city we were in, there was an entire group. We had like 25 people at a birthday party and one transphobe. Guess who left within an hour? That's right. She did. She did. And she took her little friend with her. And no one was even shitty to her. She just felt so out of place with all of these. I think we had like 3 trans people in the party. And it was like a fucking straight girls party, by the way. This is just a fucking serious ally. Rye, if you ever see this, you are fucking amazing and we love you. And she held it at like, the owner of the bar was fucking MAGA as shit. So it was like super cool that we like went into that environment, had a great time. The owner felt very pressured to be nice to everyone, and I don't think I actually got a chance to talk to him, but he did shake my hand. Like, it was one of those where it's like, you have to acknowledge I exist and be respectful right now. That's right. You have to be a decent person for just 5 seconds, and it kills you. So I fear no one's transphobic view at this point. I really don't. Bring me bitch Ben Shapiro right in front of me right now. We will fucking hash it out. I don't fear his rhetoric because I know the truth, because I educated myself. So the best solution that I have found to transphobic behavior is just simply laughter. It doesn't mean that it works for everyone. Butterball! Hi, baby! My cat just came upstairs. I'm so proud of her. We're trying to adjust them to the house. There's like 4 dogs here and another cat. So there's like a lot of territory and common ground and blah, blah, blah. This video is not about my cat, though. I'm just very happy to see that she was brave enough. She's the chicken. She's the one that's like a little scaredy cat, too. So it's nice to see her. She's exploring and getting comfy. She's such a cutie. I'm going to focus. And especially for myself, like, their whole point is to embarrass me and make me feel less than and subhuman and all this other shit. So if that's their goal, I don't have a problem returning the favor. And I happen to be pretty decent at it. I've literally lived in toxic online spaces for fucking almost 23 years at this point. Literally 23 years. I think in March. So I'm not afraid. This is my fucking ground. This is my domain. If we're going to get into the realm of insults and making someone else look dumb on ignorant shit we're saying, fucking come at me then. I don't care if we're in real life or not. And I've even found that in real life, people do not, like, they don't handle well that sort of, like, confrontational, I'm going to give you back what you felt powerful enough to do this to me, and I'm taking that from you. I'm going to take that power, and I'm even going to wield the same weapon against you to make a point. I don't think that's always the best approach. But if someone's going to be shitty, I am not opposed. I am not opposed at all. You're not going to embarrass me. You can try. And if I care enough to engage with you, it's going to go bad for you. Especially since a lot of those people are coming from super, super ignorant views. I don't welcome unfriendly encroachment in my domain. I do not fear the troll. I am the troll. I'm just a reformed one. I try and use my powers for good. So, it's a very emboldened approach, and I definitely am prepared for that. Both in just like the firing back and forth, as well as the education behind it to not misrepresent anything. So anyway, I think that's my spiel. I think when I deal with transphobia these days, as I am no fear, I'm going to get on here without the makeup on. Am I usually going to do it? Yeah. But to prove a fucking point, I don't need it. I don't need it, and I don't need fucking anyone's approval for it. Especially you, MAGA. I don't need your approval. I don't even care. It doesn't matter to me. People who are educated, who are at the forefront of this, don't value your opinion because it's like fucking 100 years old. Way outdated. It sounds a lot like the arguments made against people of color in the 1800s and early 1900s. Sounds a lot like the arguments made against women throughout most of our history. We can't allow trans people in the military because it's going to tear apart the fabric of the unit and blah, blah, blah. Same shit they said about women. And then the same shit they said about gay people. They said the shit about black people early on. People of color who were slaves. So it's literally the same hate argument just being pushed forward. And to that, I really say, fuck you. If you're one of those people that pushes that narrative, you are in the same boat and you're going to die in the same place in history. The wrong side. People are going to look back at you later on in life and wonder why you existed in the first place with that horrible-ass reductive view. So I'll cap this off. I meant to do some of this in the beginning, but I wanted to get straight to the point because if there is a MAGA person here, I want them to hear the opening part. I want them to know what transphobia really is. I doubt that most of them are able to define it. So that was to you. And also I wanted them once again to take me up on my offer for the Discord call. So with that, I'll move into some personal stuff. I moved to Philly, so I needed something that was warm. I haven't gotten my coat yet, but this hat is so cute and it's fucking warm as shit. You're allowed to put your name on there or like whatever you want. Pick your font. She even put a heart for my A, which is super awesome. Thank you. I'm going to put a link in the description below. But these are super, super cute. Like, oh my god. Yes, please. I love that. Okay. And the other is like super, super warm. How cozy is that? Absolutely. This was like $16. Seriously. Gonna drop a link in the description. So we moved again. I try and do a video like once a week. But we moved and we had some issues go on. If you're just here for the trans stuff, the trans part's over. Thank you for being here. This is just more on my own personal life, so it's much less interesting if I know I have some friends on here sometimes that watch, so, or if you're just interested in my life, here we go. So we moved again. The previous landlord that we had also lived there, and she rented us out a room. And she had, like, there's so many issues that happen quickly. The first one was that her cat is, like, the sweetest little baby. Her name is Pepper, and she's just such a sweetheart. But she doesn't have, like, really any toys. She doesn't even have a cat tower. She has, like, a food and water bowl, and that's it. And doesn't get a whole lot of attention from the landlord, unless she has a man over. So she just attacked our cats constantly. We had to, like, shut our door to keep the cats from fighting. And it's like, okay. So my cats are just living in our bedroom, and that's it. Okay. This isn't going to work long term. Then we had the issue of, like, men just coming in the house randomly, whoever she invited. We don't know who these men are. The amount of times I found pubes in the bathroom, like, someone had clearly just shaved, and they would get it all over the sink. They wouldn't clean up after themselves. She would not clean up after them, she being the landlord who invited them. Like, these men would take showers at our house, like, if you want to go get your shit on with the landlord, whatever, I don't fucking care. It's not that. A, let us know someone's coming. B, give us some kind of information on the person. So when we see them at the door, we don't, like, just when this person is lying about who they are, and it's obvious they're giving us a fake name, like, don't. And not like an alias. Like, this is just someone who's lying about who they are to try and get through the door. And no, absolutely not. Drunk 6:45 in the morning at my door? Get the fuck out of here. And we're expected to just let these people in, whether she is awake or not. Leaving pubes in the bathroom, like piles of them even. Like, you can't step in the bathroom without stepping on their pubes. And these people are taking showers at our house. Like, you have a fucking house. Go shower at your fucking place. Just couldn't do it. She was in the bathroom for like 2 hours at a time. Like, I want to know what's happening in that bathroom. Not like I want to know about her business, but she was in there for 2 fucking hours and brought 2 different drinks in there with her. To the bathroom, bitch? What the fuck are you doing in there? What is happening in the bathroom that you need 2 alcoholic beverages? What? I can't. The amount of times I've had to hold my water before in situations, right? Or I just really, like, whatever I had to do in the bathroom, I need to go right now. This was every day. She'd be in there, like, for 2 showers a day. I've never met someone who spent so much time in the bathroom. And my wife has worked with me before. She's worked for me. I've had to deal with her taking frequent bathroom breaks before. This bitch getting paid didn't spend as much time in the bathroom as my fucking landlord at home. What the fuck? So I couldn't do it. And so now we're living with her mom and her 2 siblings. So super, super cool. The house is great. It's like a 3-story. It has a finished basement and like a rooftop deck. Really, really nice place. 3 bathrooms, all finished. All complete, like shower and toilet. Wonderful kitchen, which I'm sitting in right now. You can see behind me, sort of Philadelphia anyway. It's a really nice place. Really, really nice place. Very comfortable, very spacious. So yeah, that's the situation there. My computer died, or at least from what I can tell, my power supply is dead. So I have to go get, hopefully, just another power supply, which has to be like 1250 watts at least. It needs to be fully modular, because the last one I bought was, I have a massive video card, so it takes a lot of power just to run it. And I think the moving probably just fucked up the power supply a little bit. It could be RAM, it could be a video card, and it might be the motherboard. I'm not really sure. I don't have the equipment to test it. I've just been building computers and working on other people's computers, my friends, for fucking 20 years at this point. So that's what's going on there. And is there anything else I really want to cover? I think the next video I'll do is on Snoop Dogg. I know that he got into some stuff recently. So I'd like to give my take on that. But I think that's all. Thank you all. Love you guys. And I will see you again sometime real soon, hopefully within the next week.